Now, back in January, HP invited me to check out perhaps what might be the iMac killer. Yes, it's the HP NV32. It has a bigger display than the iMac. It has a more beautiful display, in my opinion, thinner bezels, and a more modern look. Add to that some really beautiful speakers on this, a sound bar that is absolutely sounding fantastic, and really good horsepower under the hood. Hey everybody, it's Andrew, and this is my review of the HP NV32. The all-in-one computer that might just be the iMac killer. Coming up. Today's video is brought to you by Zyro, one of the easiest and most powerful ways to create a website on the internet today. Find out later in this video how you can save 30% off building your next website with Zyro. Want to see more videos like this? Why not hit that subscribe button and make sure you hit that notification bell. This way you'll be alerted every time I post a new video. And make sure you follow me on my social media, especially Twitter and Instagram. That's where I post all the latest updates. Okay, so HP's updated this to the all-new Intel 10th generation processors. We're looking at the Core i9-10900. It's a 10-core processor, and it definitely performs really well. And you'll also get it with an updated graphics card. You can get it with the GeForce RTX 2080 Super, which is now available with this model. Now, the one HP sent me is the 9th generation processor because I got a little bit behind on the reviews. That's the one I'm showing you today. Expect better performance out of the 10th generation processors, but this will give you a pretty good idea of what you can expect. Pricing starts at $1,599. The review unit that HP sent me retails for $2,499, and when you compare it to the iMac in this price range, you certainly get a lot more for the money. There's no doubt about it. Now, taking a look at the unit for the first time, I'm really impressed with the design. I think HP hit a home run with it. It's a nice modern look, something you really don't get with the rather dated design of the Apple iMac. So let me know in the comment section what you think about it. Now, you can adjust the display, although there is only a certain amount of angle that it will be able to be adjusted to, although I did find it very comfortable with the angles that it does give you. Okay, let's talk about the obvious star of the show, and that would be, of course, the display. It's a 31.5-inch display to be exact. It's a 4K display with a resolution of 3840 by 2160. But what makes this a very special display? This is an HDR600 display capable of brightness of close to 600 nits, and that's pretty much what I got. 592 nits in terms of brightness, and that to me is really excellent. You're looking at really good coverage of the color gamut, making this a good choice for those video editors, those that need to use Photoshop or even Lightroom. It has very deep blacks, really vibrant colors, and has an outstanding contrast ratio of 6,000 to 1. That's incredible. Watching HDR content on this on Netflix, YouTube, Amazon, and the like is simply spectacular. And you gotta love the top and side bezels, much slimmer than the outdated design of the iMac. And the audio on this is outstanding, and that's thanks to the Bang & Olufsen speakers that this sports. They get really loud, fill up the room rather nicely, really full sound, really good bass, good mids. Excellent job in terms of the audio. So this is the front-facing camera on the HP NV32. This is a all-in-one that's actually beautiful. It's got a beautiful 4K display. It actually is a more modern look than the iMac, in my opinion, and it's got some of the best sound I've ever heard out of an all-in-one with its Bang & Olufsen speakers. Now, this webcam is a pop-up webcam. It's a 1440p webcam that shoots 30 frames per second. Let me know in the comment section below, what do you think about it? I am curious to know. Good for Skype, good for video conferencing. I am curious to know. And it is an infrared webcam, meaning you can log in with face recognition via Windows Hello. Now, before we get to performance, let's hear a word from today's sponsor. Today's video is brought to you by Zyro, one of the easiest and fastest ways to make a website today on the internet. It's fast, it's powerful, and it gets the job done. Zyro features dozens of designer-made website templates that don't just look great but work beautifully too, so just pick one and start your online presence. Every Zyro website can be set up in under an hour and then load at lightning speed. Milliseconds matter here, so don't make your visitors wait. It's extremely easy to build and fast to load. And Zyro has everything you need to start your online business, multiple storefronts, an online store, sell on Facebook, Instagram, Amazon. You get email notifications, discount coupons, gift cards, order, inventory management, shipping, tax management. There's also 50 plus payment options available. So head on over to Zyro.com and don't forget to use the promo code AMDTech to get 30% off all paid Zyro plans. Again, that's a deal you don't want to miss. And I want to thank Zyro for sponsoring today's video. Now the unit I have is running the Core i7-9700 CPU and 8-core processor that actually performed really well. As you can see from these benchmarks, it has a lot of power under the hood. This is definitely good for video editing. This is definitely good for playing games. Now you can definitely game with the HP NV32 thanks to the RTX 2060 with 6 GB of video memory. As you can see, these are very playable frame rates when you put it on 1080p high settings. Of course, those frame rates will go down when you try to play in 4K. Now, as far as the SSD is concerned, you got pretty good reads, although the writes could be a little bit higher in my opinion. Now, it looks like the RAM is soldered into the motherboard, although you can upgrade the SSD. HP actually has a video on how to remove the back of this unit, and I will put a link in the description below on where you can find that video so you can check it out for yourself to see if it's something you might want to do. In the box is a wireless keyboard and a wireless mouse. And I have to say the keyboard's actually pretty nice, good build quality, good tactile feedback, and good key travel. That's usually not the norm when you get these included keyboards. They're usually an afterthought. That's not the case here with the HP NV32. And I really like the fact that the keyboard allows you to connect all your devices simultaneously. It has a little ledge for you to keep your tablet, such as your iPad and your smartphone. It's great for productivity. And it comes with a pretty massive 330 watt power adapter. It also uses a barrel pin connector. And of course, as we always do, let's check out the port selection. On the back, you get a Thunderbolt 3 port, a USB-C 3.1 port, 2 USB-A ports, an HDMI in and an HDMI out, which gives you all sorts of possibilities. You get an Ethernet port, the power port, and a Kensington lock port. On the left side is a 3.5mm audio jack and a full-size SD card slot. On the right side is another USB-A port and your power button. And it has a Qi wireless charger that'll let you charge your smartphone or smartwatch on the base. And I have to say, it's been a really nice feature being able to charge your smartphone while you're doing some work. I like that. So to wrap it all up, can I recommend the HP NV32 all-in-one? And the answer is absolutely, especially if you're in the market for a Windows all-in-one, a great alternative to the iMac. This is definitely your choice. I like its spacious 4K display. I like the fact that you get that wireless charging pad on the base, the incredible sounding soundbar that this gives you. The gaming-ready RTX 2080 Super is now available with this unit, along with 10th generation Intel processors, and that makes this a really strong performer, and it really does look good with its modern looks. Now the couple of negatives are that the screen tilts but doesn't pivot, there's no touchscreen option, and the power supply is rather large. But having said that, there are really no deal breakers here, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to give this a score of 94%, making the HP NV32 all-in-one worth your money. So what do you think about the HP NV32? I absolutely love it. I like its sleek, modern look. I love its gorgeous 32-inch 4K display. High dynamic range on this is off the charts. It looks absolutely gorgeous. It has more screen real estate than the iMac, and it has, to me, better looks. I love that sound bar on it. The Bang & Olufsen sound that comes out of it is simply spectacular. I like the design. I like the way it fits in with a really modern look. I like its performance out of that Core i7. I like the fact that it has a pretty strong GPU, so you can play games on it. You can edit 4K video. You could do all sorts of processor-intensive tasks. I like that. But to me, this is definitely an iMac killer in the sense that you're getting a lot more for even probably less money depending on which SKU you go with. Now to me, the iMac is looking a little bit dated. That's why I like the Envy's modern look with that. I like the slimmer bezels, and again, I like the way this really comes off. It really gives off a good look. But I'm curious to know what you think. Let me know in the comment section below. Love the fact that it has a Qi wireless charger on it. Love the fact that the keyboard is able to have a space for you to put your iPad or your iPhone or whatever kind of device you have, your Android phone. It really works well. You can switch between the two or the three via the Bluetooth with that keyboard, making it a really nice productivity machine setup. I really like that ability that it gives you. So please hit the like button, please subscribe, please share this video. Don't forget to leave a comment in that comment section below. Let me know how I'm doing. Let me know if there's a device or something out there you think I should review. I'll do my best to try to make that happen. Don't forget to check me out on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and of course my website, amdtechreviews.com. So until next time, this is Andrew from AMD Tech. See ya.